welcome everybody to Genfit Bodysharp Mind Body Connection vlog. Yo, we're gonna bring you something a little bit different now. One of the things that we wanted to do, okay, was show you that everything that we talk about can, if you put into action, not just talk, if you actually put into action, could transform your fitness levels from here to here. Okay, now we're so excited to bring you obviously an interview. Okay, we're going to give you an introduction to someone we're going to be working with on this new Kickstart challenge, and this is Sharon Thompson. Okay, say hi. Hi. Okay, all right. So what we're going to do, and obviously in this interview, is ask a series of questions, really getting a little understanding of who Sharon is, what her goals are, what stopped her in the past, and things like that. Because what we really want is for people who are watching these videos, okay, that this inspires you. Okay, inspires you to go out there and start your challenge, or hit us up, and we'd love to be able to work with you too. Okay, but we wanted you to understand, you know, Sharon's story, and that may resonate with you as well. Okay, so let's really get into this. All right, so the first question, Sharon, is this: what are your goals? Short term, medium term, long term? What are your goals?
Okay, I think for me, my fitness goals, the long term fitness goal for me is to be fit at 70. Alive and fit at 70.
Alive and fit at 70, okay, yeah. That's a long-term goal, I like that.
That's a very long-term goal.
Yeah. Do you mind sharing your age? Is that okay? Just because, like, one of the things that we've said, me and Mikey, like, we're getting close to 40. Okay, we want to show people that you can still be fit as you get older. Okay, it's not a young people's thing.
Did your mum never tell you not to ask a woman?
I know, but you don't have to, but...
No, I'm 37.
37, you're looking good for 37.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Amen.
37.
So I'm 37, and I went along to, it was a 10k run, and at the time the Lord Mayor, who's close to 70 maybe, actually said, you know, one of the most important things in life, you should always aim to be fit at 60.
You fit at 60, I like that.
Once you get to 60, he says, you know, if you're fit at that age, your life will last longer, you'll enjoy it more, you'll be more alert, and all the rest of it. So that was really important, it made me think. Short term, well, medium term goals for me is to get back to fit, because I used to love gym, I used to be the gym buddy and all the rest of it. So for me it's to get my fitness levels back. I know the weight will drop off, but the fitness for me is the main thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
so we've got fit at 70, get your fitness goals back.
Get my fitness goals back, and I think the most important thing is to be able to be consistent with it. Yeah. So I'll be all year round, so you know, if you came back and spoke to me in like 3-4 years time, I'm still on that journey.
Still on it.
Still on it, and that's what I want. That's what I really, really want.
Now, one of the things that we talked about before, and anyone who's watching these videos, okay, and seen some of our previous videos, we said that we're okay with having a goal. Okay, we got the 70, we got fit, we got that. Okay, what we really want to know is the why. Okay, now you talked about being fit. Why do you want to be fit? Like, what's the big reason why behind being fit?
The reality of it is that your health, you know, your health is your wealth. Everybody should know that, and if you don't know that, you need to get to know that.
You hear that? Okay,
so you know, that's ultimately important. I don't want to get to an age where, you know, when I have grandchildren and my son doesn't need to be not too young. But when you get to that point, you want to be able to enjoy life, enjoy the people around you, to be able to exercise, and also run around the park with the kids and things like that.
Why is that important? So let's dig in deeper. Why is that important that you can do all those things with one day with your grandchildren? Why is it important for you to have that wealth of, you know what I mean? Because you're quite successful anyways, you know what I mean? So you're a counsellor, for anyone who doesn't know, counsellor, I think you were a magistrate, you know quite a lot, so you've been quite successful. Why is it so important now for you to have fitness success as well?
Because I think for me, one of the things for me is I want a life of abundance. That's what I want. To have a life of abundance, it's got to be all areas of your life. You know, it's all right to have a nice career and done great things in your career, and then your relationships or your families, do you get what I mean? Other areas are falling apart. To me, the health side of it is very important, and at the moment, it's out of balance, and I want to get it back in balance. And I think every area of your life affects the others. So for me, I know if my health is in the right place, my mind starts to be in the right place, which means when I'm in meetings, I'm more focused, my mind's clearer, I'm less forgetful, I sleep better. If I sleep better, it's better for everybody else.
I'm hearing you.
You know what I mean? So for me, it's about having that balance, and you know, everybody's different. But for me personally, to have the career and the money and the goal or whatever it is, it's not enough without having the health with it. To me, it's so important. And I want to be fit at 50, at 70, and I'm not fit at 37, and that's the side I need to nail. and get back.
Fantastic. Now you made a really good point, and I think, you know, for anyone watching this video, when people talk about getting fit, but I love all the things that you associated. Okay, your mental state, like those people who are fitter, okay, tend to have a better mental state. You know what I mean? Sleep better, okay, because your body knows extreme stress and low stress, so it's able to, you know, if you're in a gym and you're training really hard, and you know what it's like when you finish, you go, okay, so your body knows how to relax and things like that. So I love the way that you associate your goals with other feelings that are important. So here's a question. One, let's be specific. Okay, you talked about, okay, I want to get healthy. Okay, I get that. Like, what about, I know one of the things we talked about before off camera was about weight. How much weight would you like to lose?
In the short term, I'd like to lose 2 stone.
2 stone, okay. We got that, 2 stone, we'll put that in here. Yeah.
2 stone, I've said it here, 2 stone. And then the longer term is in total probably about 4.5. But also to actually change all my eating habits and all the rest of it as well, it all goes.
So a whole lifestyle change.
Transformation, that's what I'm
Brilliant.
about.